Hey everybody, it's Professor Powerline and welcome back to more Let's Play Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part we got here to the water temple. In this part we're going to dive even deeper. Alright, so first thing, this puzzle right here always gets me without fail every time. No exceptions. What you got to do is raise the water level to midway and then go underneath that floating block. I always forget this particular thing. It always gets me wandering around here aimlessly forever. This particular time, it took me 3 hours to remember this. That's right, I spent 3 hours before this video trying to remember to go underneath the stupid block. Unbelievable, I know. But I've got the way out of this place pretty much down pat, so no worries, we'll get through it. Alright, so first things first, this room. There are two ways up. One of which with a switch underneath it, the other one with a treasure chest above it. What you gotta do here, pull out your hook shot and hit the switch from a distance. If you don't, you will get destroyed by that. Alright, so to open the other area, what you gotta do is kill all these enemies. And I activated the spikes. That is not what I wanted to do. Kill the spike, kill the spike, kill the spike. Kill the spike, I'm gonna die. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from it. I like some Twilight Princess when they had underwater bombs. I always thought those were really cool. But then brought Twilight Princess. So like I was saying, just kill all the spikes and shell blades. That's good. The camera went kind of weird right there. This is bad. Okay. Waiting. I hate this enemy. Alright, that'll open up the second door. Now, admittedly, I should have had you do some stuff while the water level was all the way down before I had you raise it. That was my fault, sorry. But we'll get those stuff done in this part, so don't worry. Alright, so right up here is our first of many small keys we're going to get in this part alone. And now, just go back to the room we're in. And you know what? To speed things up, I'm going to take my iron boots off. It's a bit of a speedrunning tactic to take your boots off and just like swim with your head against the ceiling. You get kind of a weird camera view. Sounds like a first-person shooter or something. Or lousy third person, I guess. Anyway, floating up, floating up, floating up, floating up. A lot of floating, more floating, more floating, floating. Floating. I'm gonna fall asleep if this keeps up. Okay, here we are. So, get out. And the next thing you're going to want to do is, while the water level is halfway, what you want to do is put your iron boots back on and sink down to the room where we originally met Princess Ruto. There's something you can do there only while the water level is halfway. So it's kind of convenient for us, sort of ish. But let's just get that done. Let's go in here. And there we go. I suppose, technically speaking, either way we would have had to backtrack, but yeah, I guess it all works out for the best, but I would have liked to have done it the right way, but oh well. So anyway, when you get up here, come to this little crack in the wall, and gee, I wonder what we have to do here. Maybe bombs? Like I just idiotically pointed out, blow the wall up. And get the treasure chest. And it's, big shocker, another small key. Spoilers! Okay. Go back down here, put your iron boots back on. I hate the iron boot system in this game. But while we're making our little commute, I should mention that I said in the last part that I hated this dungeon. Well, that's true. I do hate this dungeon. But only because its tediousness with the iron boots, and the kind of weird water physics. To be perfectly honest, I love the puzzles in this dungeon. They're some of the best in the entire dang game. I mean, they really are. They foil me every time. They're really just good dungeons. They're good puzzles. Don't know how else to say it. It's a really well done dungeon. It's annoying because of how the iron boots work in this, but it is a really good dungeon. Anyway, so this brings us to a really jerkish enemy placement. When you stand on this water, an enemy will start coming from above, right there. Okay. If you activate this thing before you kill him, he will literally knock you off the stupid jet, and you will fall back down and have to wait for the stupid geyser to come back down. It is super annoying. It's a very, very jerkish enemy placement on the producer's part, so. Anyway, this will bring us to the third switch. This one will raise the water level all the way to the top. But the only reason I'm activating this switch is because we need to raise the water level, or lower the water level all the way back down, and in order to do that we have to get back up to that first switch that we saw with Princess Ruto. To cut down on time though, I'm going to play Pharaoh's Wind. So let's do that real quick, and this is what I get for calling this spell useless. I've used it like every single dungeon since then, except Jabu Jabu's Belly, and even then I could have thought of a few instances where it would have been good to use. But my funeral, I guess. So put your iron boots back on and sink back down. Sinking, 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 sinking. Still sinking, still sinking. Sinking, okay! Go over to... of course I went the wrong way. Silly me. Go figure. So, go back in here. And... take your iron boots off. And float back to the top. Floating, floating, floating. Still floating. I could really use something to talk about during this floating, but I can't think of anything. Alrighty then. At least I didn't make any lame jokes. Yet. So lower the water level, and there you go. There's still time for me to make a lame joke, so, you know, cross your fingers, hope for the best. And down the water goes. I almost put my iron boots back on for no relevant reason. Good thing I didn't. Alright, so there are two things we need to do down here. That door we can't do anything with, so ignore it. We're gonna head this way first, because it's the closest. It's not essential to the dungeon, but it's still good to get out of the way while the water level's lowered. Get your bombs out, again, and blow it up. Boom. Go back down here, put your iron boots on. Hate the iron boots. Sink down, and take them off. Because they literally just there to weigh you down, and you have to float back up, so it's just better to take them off because you can avoid the enemies. It's a decent speedrunning tactic since I think you swim faster than you walk anyway. Not that I'm a speedrunner by any stretch, but, you know, whatever. So, this room. This room is awesome because this switch will raise the water level in this room and this room only. How it does this, I don't know, because you can't do that with water. I suppose you could figure out something, but you're definitely not supposed to be able to. I hate these things. Alright. So, this switch right here. Now, the cool puzzle in this dungeon. You have to hit it with the spin attack, which I would say I never would have thought of that, but I did think of that, so whatever. Anyway, the only relevant thing back here is a gold Scatola, so if you haven't already got the 50 bonus, get that, but I suppose if you're going for 100%, take your time to get it, but like I said, I don't recommend that. The 100 gold Scatola prize is just not really worth it. But I'll still show you what it is, so don't worry. Float down, take your iron boots off again. And swimming, 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 rising. Got a really good song stuck in my head now, and out we go. Alrighty then, so next thing you want to do is go into this room. What you gotta do here is push this block, not pull it. Push it in until it falls. And it will fall right about now. Fail. Now. Okay, I was off by one push, so cut me some slack. Alright, everyone makes mistakes. Alright, take your iron boots off again. Yay, speedrunning. I could never be a speedrunner. I get frustrated so fast. I don't know how you speedrunners do it. It's so frustrating. And why do I have speedrunners on the mind right now? Honestly. I must have referenced them like 13 times already. Alright, another jerkish enemy placement right there. If you're not careful, he will knock you down into that pit, and he makes it, like, impossible to get back up. Unless you stop and take the time to kill him, but if you're like me, you're too impatient to do that, so whatever. This brings us to a nice little sauna whirlpool slash dealy. This place is a lot more simpler than it looks. Just get above that pipe-looking thing, which is supposed to be like looks like a serpent, but it doesn't. Land on with your iron boots. Take out your hook shot again. Hook shot yet another crystal, and pull yourself over there. Okay. Take off your iron boots so you can swim faster, because this thing may chop us in half, and float up. Alrighty then. Now we get yet another small key. Hooray for us! Now, I could swim all the way back, but I placed Pharaoh's Wind for a reason, so we're going to use it. Alright, there we go. I think I have just long enough to get to the stopping point that I'm hoping for. I may have to cut it earlier than that, but you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I suppose if you know this temple really well, you know where I'm probably going to stop, but I'm betting there's not too many people watching this who actually know that. What am I talking about? I know at least 3 other Zelda Let's Players are watching this, or something like that. Anyway, so raise the water level all the way up to the top. Avoid that stupid spider-looking thing. Get out from under there. I'm gonna die. Oh, sweet, I went under it. And climb up here real quick, and there we go. Oh, or not. Okay, that's good too. Go up here is where you're supposed to go. And this brings us to a very annoying puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, just so much tedious little chore. Alright, so this place right here, Let Go Link, is dumb. You have to like hookshot yourself up each individual step. And it's kind of annoying because if you're self-conscious about your aiming with the hookshot, this can take a while. Or you're not self-conscious, but you know, paranoid about it. Alright, so, and last one, come on. Let me down, Link. Yes! Alright, now we have one more puzzle to go through before I cut this video. Let's hope I can do it, because I'm running out of time here. Alright, so this puzzle, a little bit different. These switches here don't work like the usual ones. When you activate them, they're like on-off switches as opposed to time switches. They will raise these little target things, and what you have to do is solve the puzzle to get through it. So what you want to do is turn it on for the first moment, then turn it back off. If you leave it on, you will get stuck and have to start all over because that thing will block your path. You have to just be able to climb over it, and I'm an idiot. I'm no good at these things. I'm gonna be stuck in here, aren't I? Oh my goodness, he's like stuck. Oh my goodness, do you see this? I glitched the game out. I got him stuck. Oh sweetness. I did not know you could do that. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. I was gonna scrap this recording because I fell and I didn't get to the point I wanted to, but dude, that made it worth saving. And why did I die just now? Is he still up there? He is! Oh my goodness! What is he doing to the air? Oh my goodness. That is awesome. How the heck do I get out of this water? I am so happy about that. I'm not even sad that I fell in the water because that happened. That is so cool. But seriously, how do I get out of the water? Iron boots maybe? Yeah, that's probably it. Hey, why don't let me use my hook shot? Oh, there we go. Let's hit the little switchy dealy. Alright, now I'm still gonna try to finish this now because I gotta say that made this all worthwhile. I think I can do it now just because that stupid glitch happened. Oh my, but look at that, that's... Oh, I fixed him. I've got to think through my words a little better. Whatever. I'll roll with it. I should not have done that. Okay, well, I guess I'll solve this puzzle in the next part, and, you know, I bet I can still get through with the last few seconds I got. I'm really, really, really pushing my luck here because I'm really getting close to the YouTube crud. I can't believe you're not choosing my words very well. This is ridiculous. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'll just leave it with this. Next time on Let's Play Zelda Ocarina of Time, we'll solve the puzzle in this room, and if any of you know anything about the water temple, then you know what beyond this room lies, and, well, yeah. yeah, you know what's beyond this room. Alright, see y'all next time.